Hi. It is World Suicide Prevention Day. I got my nails painted in the colors on the ribbon. And the whole month is Suicide Awareness Month. I'm gonna get closer. I know I'm talking softly and you may not be able to hear me. I've been thinking of making this video all day and I've been putting it off. It's also my brother Mark's birthday. He would have been 69 today. He passed away when he was 52. He had a degree in psychology from Cal State Northridge. And he was different. I'm the youngest of 7. I found this picture today. I'm the baby. Mark is right there. My brother Paul passed away in 2002. And then Tim passed away in 2005. He was addicted to heroin. Mark passed away 6 months after Tim in 2006. So it's very hard. Both my parents were still living. My mom passed away in 2009. But Mark would check himself into the hospital when he was very depressed, and they didn't say that he had a heart attack. And I'm kind of thankful my mom didn't know. That just would have broke her heart more. She didn't. My brother Chris and I had discussed it, and we were both thinking that he might have taken something before he went to the hospital, because he often was very depressed. He said he had clinical depression. I think he might have been bipolar, but I don't really know. But Chris passed away in 2018, and then my dad passed away in 2020. And there's the 3 of us left. But anyways, I'm kind of astonished, and I say this frequently. My mom had 7 children, and I had 5 children, and they're all so different. The 7 of us, we're all different, and the 5 of my children, they're all different. And Mark, I think it was my brother John gave my brother Mark the nickname Undercover Brother, because he was kind of quiet and kept to himself, and he was very, very smart, and he read a lot, and he worked as a security guard. He didn't find a job in his field, and he was homeless, which broke my parents' heart. He lived with them for a while, but in Florida and in Texas. I have 2 things here. He gave me this. I said before, Mark gave me this a long time. I think when I was a teenager, when he was in Florida, and it plays Beautiful Dreamer. And it turns. I used to ride horses all the time in the San Fernando Valley with my best friend in California, Louise. So I like horses. And later, when I went to see them, he gave me this little horse. It's cute. So he was just a quiet, sensitive. I do feel like the depression is the anger turned inward, and I've been learning more about childhood trauma, and my parents are just, they tried, but they really were clueless raising the 7 of us in the 60s and 70s. It was in Los Angeles, no less. But I was reading on here. It actually, I wasn't aware of it, this being that day. I'm sorry if you can't hear me. I'm trying to talk louder. I need to get closer to my phone when I'm talking. So it started in 2003, which I didn't know, which was before he passed away. But when I discovered, it was just recently that I discovered that was Suicide Prevention Awareness Day, or World Suicide Prevention Day. But it's not an easy thing to talk about. I wrote, because I get depressed, and I'm looking at his phone now. In my 7-story tree book, I put the quote from Schindler's List: "Whoever saves one life saves the world entire." This is kind of a silly poem, but anyways, not good grammar. I want to read, I want to write, I want to live, I want to fight. I want to laugh, I want to cry, I want to help, I want to die. But not before I read and write and run and fight and laugh and cry. Because if I can help just one eternal life, it will be worth a world of strife. So like I said, trying to get the music box to stop. So I said in another video, I just got very depressed in 2019, and I did a video on suicide and depression with Box Van D after the YouTuber Life with Lee took her own life last year in March 2021. Because I think it does help to bring awareness, and that people shouldn't be shamed. But it's hard for me to say that I got to that point. And it was because I was out of contact with all my kids, and I just couldn't bear it, and I didn't want to live, but I didn't attempt. It's funny that the reason I was so depressed was because of my children, but they're also the reason I didn't do it. And especially when a few years ago I was reading just this sad story about Sylvia Plath, the poet from the 60s, and I didn't know the story, but I didn't want to leave my kids with that legacy, and I had to do something to get help, and I got counseling, online counseling, and then I got counseling at the health department, which was free, which was I had a very good counselor who was in school, actually, there. And I was angry, and I do feel like it was anger turned inward. But I don't know if it. I'm not a doctor. I'm not, even a counselor. I'm not, I'm not anything. But that does seem to make sense. To me anyways. I know that I feel like my depression was anger turned inward. I had so many things that I just felt like it wasn't fair. Life wasn't fair. That and then you feel like nobody really cares, and then when you think about that, and then you think if I die in this house, no one will find me. It's just, and it just makes it worse when you start thinking and you go, so at least Romano says, down the rabbit hole. down, spiraling down. But I'm gonna put the number below. Yeah, when I learn how to edit, I could put it on the screen, couldn't I? I could put it on the ticker below, right? Okay, I'm working on learning to edit, you guys. I'm getting settled in my apartment here. I'm very happy and blessed now, and I am not suicidal. Things get better. So I guess that's what I want to. You think, you're just thinking gets so messed up, and you're thinking it's gonna be like this forever, and it's not. I'm working on my relationships. I'm going to Codependence Anonymous. That's certainly helpful. I'm thinking of getting on online counseling with BetterHelp. I probably am going to try that again. But I'm just feeling really blessed and thankful. And I'm going to also link below the video with Box Van D that I did. And just if you struggle, know you're not alone. And there's help, and don't isolate yourself. Seek help, and I do believe if you have a friend or loved one who did that, it's not the unpardonable sin. I know my brother's in a better place. Happy birthday, Mark. Bye.